hilarious to watch how stupid these liberals are.
While the audit was going on, I said, this audit's a fraud. I said, it's smoke and mirrors. This was back in March or April. Alex said, no, it can't be. He said, I don't, we have to be more optimistic than that. I'm not optimistic. I know how bad Arizona politics is. This is a CIA operation down here. I mean, you got John McCain for the last 30 years running a legit CIA operation. So people can say whatever they want to say in terms of, who is this guy? Owen, I've made hundreds of millions of dollars. Okay, I have no reason to be involved with politics. I'm playing from the loudest rooftop possible. They have infiltrated your government at the highest levels. It's systemic corruption. You have the most. This is the most corrupt society in human history. And if we don't clean this up quick and start holding people accountable very quickly, you're not going to have a country anymore.
Commander here with an important message to humanity. I have decided that all of you will take a special injection so that you will be safe. But the injection is not ready yet. And so, I need all of you to stay indoors for the next 15 days to flatten the curve. I also need you to wear masks, and I also need you to only shop at mega corporations. That way we can consolidate control and bankrupt the world economy, leaving companies that only I own profitable. You will then be my slaves. Oh, and then you'll get...
Hey, I want to say, call William La, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Kakodash, double honors to my apostles and elders, great meals on the root well. Peace and salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth without righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. And what you seen was off InfoWars. They got a channel called Banned Video, which Esau banned them off YouTube, which I think they're control opposition anyway, because they bring out a lot of heavy information, but it's control opposition. But at the end of the day, that's Psalm 64:8. His tongue shall fall upon himself. But you seeing that, like I said, the title is what? You got Trump supporters burning their mega hats. Why? Because they're losing. They lost the position of trusting in that devil, which we already said Trump was a control opposition. He would just bring forth the new world order. He's just playing his part, just like all the presidents do, man. They're selected, not elected. But we're going to jump straight into it, man. You seeing that America's divided, man. These Edomites, they can't trust DJ Trump. They was trusting him the whole time. Now, what is Trump campaigning now? He's telling them to get the juice. He's telling them to get the juice, man. But at the same time, he the one that brought forth Operation Warp Speed and things like that. So, man, this is all smoke and mirrors. This is nothing but a theater. This is a stage, man. This is a stage, all these occultive personalities. But these people are so damn stupid, they can't see that, man. All these people are nothing but using cultic personalities, just like Hitler and all these other so-called presidents that's in these positions. They're just set up, man. But this is causing division at an all-time high here in Babylon the Great. You already got the spirit of the unjuice versus the juice. Now you got that spirit of, they can't trust in DJ Trump anymore, man. Because why? He's with Creepy Joe. This is the book of Luke 21:25. And there shall be a signs in the sun, in the moon, and the stars upon the earth, distress of nations with complexity. And that's what you're seeing, people in a state of distress, man. People, they don't know what's next. Like you see that all these different mandates and draconian laws as they're pushing forth, they don't know what's next coming. And we know what's next coming through the spirit. Nothing's good coming to America. But that state of complexity, that state of lack of security, a lack of trust in their government, it's out the window. These people are stressed out, man. You got mental health at an all-time high. You got suicide rates at an all-time high. My rib just told me Edomite offed himself, I think, like a couple of days ago, not too far where we stay. So suicide rates at an all-time high. These people are in a state of distress, especially the way the society going, especially Esau, Edom. They're seeing that their great America is falling before their eyes, man. We're living in some beautiful times. This is the book of Isaiah 19, And I started verse 1. And the burden of Egypt, behold, Yahweh will ride upon a swift cloud and shall come into Egypt. And that represents that chariot, that Zechariah, the 5th chapter. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved, and the presence in the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. And this is what you're seeing. You're seeing that great division taking place in America, man. The Jews versus against the unJews, the people, the liberals versus against the right, the left, all these so-called buzzwords, which pushed out by Esau Edom. He uses this as tactics to play on the minds of the people by using these different psyops to play on their minds, man. But at the same time, he's doing what? He's collapsing this society, man, and justifying himself by doing it. This is Isaiah 19:2. And I'll set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And this is what you're seeing taking place, man. You got various different states that's not with the mandates. You got other states that's with it. Blue versus red, man. All these things is set up, man. Esau Edom set it up, set the stage where he can create the division. And we know that's going to bring forth the chaos, man. That's why it's called order out of chaos. Novus ordo seclorum, which is on the back of your dollar bill in Latin, which means order out of chaos. Novus ordo seclorum. Let me keep going. I'm not going to make this lesson too long. We're just going to get straight to the point, man. We're seeing that this devil, Esau Edom, these devils are divided on all sides, man. This is Matthew 12:25. And Yahweh knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. This is what you're seeing. America is about to, at its time, it had its time where it was at its peak. You know, it's Brady Bunch days, Leave It to Beaver days, all them so-called, hillbilly shows and all that bullshit. Well, Esau was in his peak, but now you had the time where Esau was falling. Nobody trusts in America. All the other nations are separating themselves from America, and all these, and even Esau Edom, they're snitching on themselves for all the corruption. What you just seen, all the corruption that's taking place here in this country, man. This house is divided, man. It says, and Yahweh knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And you seeing it. America is about to fall. That's why the scripture say Babylon is falling, is falling. This was happening, man. This is a gradual effect. Just like in the time of Canaan when we took the land in Deuteronomy 7th chapter, this is the same thing that's taking place here in Babylon the Great, man. Verse 26. And Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? This is what you're seeing. Esau Edom is snitching on himself. So now you're seeing what? You're seeing a gradual effect of the fall of Babylon the Great, which is beautiful, man. Beautiful. This place is finished. All the hypocrisy, all the lies and deception that take place in this society, the Most High is what? Making his skirt. He's revealing it. And he's using the prophets to reveal it to you, man. But also he's using his own people to call him out for his bullshit, man. And we're doing what? We're just instigating it, man. We're just putting more fuel to the fire, man, because this place is finished. Ain't nothing good coming out of this place, man. America had its run. Now it's on its way out, man. Just like Rome, just like the Greeks, just like Babylon, all the various other empires that had their reign, man. The kingdom of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, hey, it's at hand, man. The kingdom of heaven. This is Luke 12:52. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son against the father, the mother against the daughter against the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. So it's a great division at an all-time high. That's what you're seeing, people. A great division at an all-time high, man. The liberals, the right wing, left wing, all these so-called constructive words that Esau's using, but it's bringing forth division. The Jews, the unJews, all you seeing is the fall of Esau Edom's kingdom, man. I seen Lucifer fall as lightning. This is Esau Edom. You're seeing it right in your face, man. He's falling. Lucifer means what? Light bearer. Esau Edom had the light with his secrecy, with his Illuminati, and the way how he controlled things with not letting people know what he was doing, but a sleight of hand. But now it's been exposed. And now everybody knows the so-called white man is Esau Edom, and he's doing what? Fulfilling Bible prophecy about what? His kingdom falling right before our eyes, man. It's beautiful, man. I'm gonna read Matthew 24 chapter. I'm going to jump a couple of verses and I'm going to end it. This is Matthew 24 and verse 7. Like I said, I wasn't going to make this long. Just get straight to the point. For a nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. And we're seeing that, man. We're seeing the race wars at an all-time high. We're seeing what? Famine of food. Why? Because they're doing what? They're controlling the goods on the border of the Bay and various other ports around America. They're controlling that. It's systematic design. And it's the pestilence with the crown royal. You seeing all the different mutations that's taking place, man. It's what they're doing it on purpose to get more people to take the cobra juice. And at the same time, it's at earthquakes in diverse places. You're seeing earthquakes in all these various different places around the world, man. All these so-called earthquakes is bringing forward these volcanoes that they're not reporting that's happening around the world. So we're living in some biblical times, man. The Bible is speaking. At the end, it shall speak and not lie, man. And it says all these are the beginning of sorrow. So this is just the beginning. It ain't really hit home yet, man. It's beautiful, man. I'm going to jump verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And you seeing that, man. Crime is going up, man. A lot of people, especially in these rich neighborhoods where the Edomites at, crime is going up. So what you think is about to happen, man? Esau Edom is on his way out. And everybody looking at Esau Edom as what, man? That person that they got to get with. The Lord putting that spirit on everybody, they're going to get with the Edomites. Even they self, that great division. They're through. We went through it. We went through it. I'm going to end it with this. I end it with this. This Matthew 24 and 33. So likewise, ye, when ye should see all these things, know it is near, even at the door. So it's at the door. Bad times are ahead, man. Bad times are ahead. Hey, the scriptures say we're redeeming the times because the days are evil. The evil times are ahead, man. So crime and love of many, waxing cold is going to start increasing more and more, man. You're going to start seeing more people follow people home and snatching up their goods. And it's more people at the airports arguing and fighting over masks. That's what these Edomites is doing. Great division. Fighting over masks. You ain't got a mask on, punching each other out, cussing each other out, spitting in each other's face. These Edomites is losing their goddamn mind, man. Going crazy, man. Because they know what? In the spirit, they know that their great beloved America is finished through. Verse 35, verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all things be fulfilled. So we're living at a time where all the prophecies in the book is about to be fulfilled, man. And and it's beautiful, man. The major prophecies in the book is actually about to come to pass, man. Revelation 13 and 16 is manifesting before your eyes. Pestilence is manifesting before your eyes. Great division is manifesting before your eyes. Anarchy, chaos, man. And what? The rise of the 144,000 is manifest for your eyes. The Lord said, I will set them in order before thy eyes. So you seeing that take place, man. Why Esau Edom's on his way out? Why did the great division and the separation between these Edomites is happening, man? They're separating themselves from each other, man. The Lord is putting that spirit on them, but not to trust each other. That great division. So we're living in some beautiful times, man. You seen these Edomites, they on their way out, man. So all we have to do is just stay locked in and stay pushing this word through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Al Shai. I don't say call Haloyim La, Yahweh by Shem Al Shai, by Shem Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle, elders, great mills on the real well, and peace and salutation to all the Akim, pushing this truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom.